Hi everybody. If you don't know me already, I just dropped something. If you don't know me already, my name is Katie. In the past, I've done some YouTube videos about like my makeup. Like I just did like little speed runs of like what was going on, and in the description, I would put the products that I was using. But I stopped because college got in the way. I've been out of college a few years now, but I haven't really been picking it up because of COVID. Who does their makeup during COVID? Not many people. so, yeah, a lot of people have been asking me, like, how I do my makeup, why I do my makeup, what products I use, So, this is what this video is for. So I'm just gonna be, like, talking. I'm really awkward, so, like, there's gonna be awkward pauses and stuff, so my apologies in advance. But, we're gonna do this. So, I'm gonna talk about the products I used to use and the products I currently use. A lot of my products are found at CVS, e.l.f. Some of it was from Estee Lauder sales, like the warehouse sales, or Christmas gifts. There's only one thing I've actually like splurged on, and I'll get to that in a minute. But anyways, usually when I start my makeup, I start with primer. The primer I used to use was Revlon Photo Ready Prep, Set, and Refresh. Get that at like CVS, nice and cheap. So I used to use this, but just last week I found this new foundation, and they actually, when I bought the trial run for it, which we'll get into more of that later, but when I bought it, they added a primer to the order. So I have a primer for that, which I like. I haven't had much use of it yet, but, you know, it's still cool. So this is it. The foundation and the primer, MAKIAGE, if that's not how you say it, correct me. So this is the primer that I currently use. So I'm just going to put this on real quick. It's like a little gel. Also, side note, I have some acne. So we're going to see how well this new foundation of mine covers it. I've only used this new foundation and primer and stuff once, and that was over the weekend for my boyfriend's party. Wanted to look good, and the look was really awesome. So now that we're done with the primer, because primer is really good to like make sure you avoid getting too much shit in your face. You don't want pimples from like oils and dirts in your face. I'm not an expert, I'm not fantastic at makeup, but this is just what I know. A lot of my acne comes from stress, unfortunately. This place also gave me a brush. It's a nice brush. And a lot of my brushes I usually get from, I've got some from e.l.f., some from the Estee Lauder sales. And I've just had them for a long time, and I just clean them. When I clean them, I like to use Icing makeup brush cleaner. And all I do is I spritz it, and, I just clean it with like a paper towel or something. If that's not the correct way to clean brushes, feel free to just like put it down below, because I am totally down to fix my makeup habits. Any suggestions are great. So we're gonna move on to the foundation. The foundation I used to use, which I did not hate. I did not hate this foundation. It's just that I liked the way this one looked. I saw on an Instagram ad, and I was like, I don't need another foundation. But then I started to run out of foundation. I was like, shoot, maybe I should get some more. So I was going to go to CVS and get my old foundation, which was Fit Me by Maybelline. This was my color. It's not bad. I like the shade. It works for me. But it could get cakey depending on how much you put on it. So, but I saw this on Instagram, and I saw that the matching for your skin tone was almost perfect. And I was like, that's kind of cool. I want to try it. And like I said, it's a trial run. And if you don't like it, you can always send it back. I like it. I'm going to keep it. Also, I'm getting ready today for an interview. Wish me luck. That's why I'm doing my makeup today. Yeah. So let's move on. Okay. You don't have to put too much on, which is great. Because it spreads nice and evenly. See, I only put like a little bit. Yeah, so when you get this foundation, because it's online, you know, you don't get to actually see in person what it looks like. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's almost like perfect. I know this is bad lighting, okay? I'm sorry, but I do have some red spots. You can kind of see if I move the computer a little bit. So you can see I've got some reds on my chin and stuff, but over here I was just able to even it out. You can see the red around my eyes too. Yeah, this foundation's great. But when you go online, you get to take a quiz. And I actually do this with my shampoo too. I use Prose, Prose. And it's the same thing. You go online and you take a quiz about your hair, and for this, about your skin. And they accommodate to what you need. That's what I like about it. And we're going to work on this side. Are you ready? Look at that skin. Oh my God. It's like perfect. Look at that coverage. Okay. It's not fantastic because I do have a scar. And that's my own fault. But it is so much nicer than the Maybelline when it comes to covering a scar or a scab or something from your pimples. Like, this looks a lot better, honestly, because with the Maybelline, when it would go on, like, the scab, it would start to surface. I don't know if that's really the correct term I would use, but it would be obvious that there's a scab there, even with the foundation. With this, I've been able to hide it, which is awesome. Like, it feels really light. Like, I feel like I'm not even wearing anything. With the other one, you kind of could feel it, but also I put a very light amount on. Some people put more on than others. Everybody's skin is different. So I like to put foundation on my eye. Ooh, look at that. See, look at that difference. I like to put it on my eye because sometimes the eyeshadow doesn't stick that well. Whenever I put foundation on my eye, it sticks a lot better and it looks better throughout the day. Look at that, already so much better. I know it's very hard to see with the lighting. Some makeup video this is, right? Anyways, I'm just gonna spritz this just so it's getting cleaner. Moving on. Now, a lot of people like to use like concealers and like other stuff to like really ants it up, but I like this so much that I don't even need to. But I'll always do some of this to heighten my face. I don't know the correct terminology either. See, I'm not that great with makeup, okay? But people have been asking me. That's why I'm making this video. So I usually use, again, Maybelline Fit Me, and I usually use like a brown. And if you don't know how to contour, you can always look up your face type. But when in doubt, what I usually do is I'll just go like that. And then, but like not all the way to the, just like right there. And then I'll go under and I'll do around. And then on the sides, a little under. Just to like heighten it. But I barely use this anymore. I really just use powder now because I like the natural look. Anyways, So now we're gonna move on to the contour. So, I'm gonna use some brown. If you see the difference there, it's a little darker. And what I like to do with that too is usually my pimples are in that spot. So it kind of like perfectly, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna look in the mirror now. Get some under there. Again, I don't use too much. I like that natural look. So now I'm going to use blush. I like to make sure that I've got some classy, I like the classy look, you know? Add that pink. So I just add it just right above on the cheekbone. Sometimes I accidentally add a little too much. And when I do that, I just like take a paper towel or something and just like lightly brush it off. I just go up like that. There we go. Okay, and I'll share a picture at the end of this, like when I get good lighting and you'll get to see all the features. Next, I'm gonna move on to highlighter, which is one of my favorites. I love e.l.f. for highlighter. You can see I really, really like it. Look at that. It's gone. I actually have another one like down there, but I just don't want to use it right now. So sometimes if I feel like doing it, I'll just like add a little bit of the brown, just a little bit. Just to add a little bit of a natural shimmer. And then I'll add the pink for the blush. Again, I like to have the shimmer. It looks good. Just a little bit though. Now I'm gonna move on to the white. This is where it gets really nice. Right above where you would put your blush. Right above. Look at that. I know it's kind of hard to see. I'm so sorry. This was like the worst makeup video in the history of the world. But I don't just put my highlighter there. I will also put my highlighter on my eyes. Because, it just stands out better. Especially when it's like up here. Not a lot of people put eyeshadow there. Because it's a weird place to kind of put it. But, so when you put like highlighter on it, it kind of like still defines it. And that's what I like. And I will also put a little bit on the nose. And if I feel real fancy, I'll put it right here. Kind of like, if you look in the mirror, it really like boosts the lip a little bit. And if you're contouring and you're using the brown, you can go under to really heighten it. I'm not too crazy with my lips. I don't really use lipsticks or anything, so. But what I do like to use, which I'm going to look for somewhere. It might be in one of my purses, because I like to take it out with me on dates. But it's like a plumper for your lips. It's really cool. I'll go over it later, but I just want to make sure I had it. So, we did primer, ba-bam, or ba-bam. Foundation, contour, highlighter, blush. Now I like to move on to my eyes. I'm trying to think. I want to go for the natural look because I'm going for an interview. But I will go over like my favorites that I have. Let's see. I guess I'll start with, because I have a lot of eyeshadow. But if you want to go for like a nice color, I've got Giordano Colors. That's what it's called. This is old. I got this or maybe this was either a present or from Estee Lauder sale. probably a present. But you can see it's a lot of different like bright colors. So like for St. Patrick's Day that's coming up, I'm probably gonna wear green. There's a nice blue, there's a nice pink, gold, white, black. It's a nice palette, but I'm not gonna use that today. I've also got, you can always find like Smashbox. You know, this has like the good. You can use the lighter color and the darker color and the highlighter color, whatever. You know, I really just grab whatever's cheapest on the shelf. Also, L'Oreal is good. I have a L'Oreal black one because I keep using black. I love smoky eye, so I'm probably gonna do that. Probably, we'll see. I don't want to be too dark for this interview. Moving on to my favorite eyeshadow palette, which I got as a Christmas gift. I definitely couldn't afford it. It is Anastasia's Modern Renaissance. I love Anastasia products. This is my only one, but I've adored them. So this is the palette. It's a nice neutral tone color. Like I'll use the reds and the pinks for, you know, really when I want to be like fancy, or maybe like an in-between day. But like if I really kind of want to be neutral or lazy, I'll just do like the oranges and the yellows and the tones. So I'm thinking for today, because I really don't know what outfit I'm gonna wear yet, so I want to be, I'll probably go for this golden color. It's kind of like a yellow. Yeah. So I'll pick one color that's like light, you know. So instead of like bright yellow or like a gold, I'll do this yellow. This little mustardy sort of yellow, but it's like a skin tone. Like it you barely see a difference. But I do it because just in case if there's any places I miss on my eye for some ridiculous reason, I still have that to fill it in. I like to blow all this shit off my thing, whatever. I have some gold in here that I think I'm gonna use. I use the big side of the brush for covering my face, and then I use the little side to really do detail. But you know what? Before I add the gold, I think I'm gonna add some color right here. Right in between the eyelid and the top. Just like probably to the middle and to the end. You'll see in a second. I guess I'll do like a burnt orangey color, which is this one. So you'll see, I'll put it right there. So you can see, I've got the yellow, got the orange. It kind of gives it a, like a sunset-y kind of look, I guess. See, I'll do it here too. I don't really have the mirror here, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. No, I got into that. I gotta see. Sorry, gotta see. Yeah. There we go. So I now just made the decision. I'm not gonna do a smoky eye with the black. To keep it more neutral, I'm gonna do a brown. You can see I use the brown a lot for the natural tone. And for that, I'll just do the corner. And then a little bit up top. Like that. And make sure you spread it out nice, because you don't want it to be like nasty. You don't want it to be like, there's brown right there. You know, you want it to be like casual. There we go. Alright. See, I'm kind of covering the orange, but the way I'm doing it, you'll still be able to like see it. Because with the orange, you can see I did here, but with the brown, I just kind of did right here and a little bit up. So you can still get that sunset kind of look. Ooh. I'm going to move on to the other side here, this little brush. And I'm going to use, do I want to use white or shiny? I'll use white. Well, it's more like a creamy color. And I'll just do this in the corner of my eye. Just a corner. sometimes when I don't do too much foundation, I'll put some white, well, not white, like the creamy color, like up here. But like I said, sometimes I'll just do highlighter instead. The other side. Yeah. And that will really, like, I don't know, it really, like, brings out your eye, I guess you could say. There we go. And now the yellow might not be too visible because sometimes the makeup just blends. It happens. So what I'll do is I will take this side of the brush, you know, the more solid part, you see, because this part's a little more, woo, look at that, wow. But this side is more stiff. So I like to use this for detail. I'm gonna use a gold. I'm gonna use it right in the middle. I'll leave it right here. Just right underneath the orange, in between the white and the brown, over the yellow. Just like that. Wow, this lighting is awful. You know, when I lived in the city and I was doing the makeup videos from the past, the lighting was amazing. Now that I'm back on Long Island, it's awful. Also, it's like 9:20 in the morning and I am facing west. So the sun is not really shining in right now. But my interview is soon, so sorry. Need more gold. Definitely need more gold in there. Because you want, you know, you want it to shimmer. You want to make it, you know, pretty. After you've done whatever eyeshadow you love, which I will go over again really quickly, I would do a light color, whatever color. So even if you're doing like a dark blue or something, I would do like a light blue or something. I don't know. Or you could just do your main color, that's fine, and then just do it again on top of it. Whatever works. But I would do a light color, then I would do accent color, I guess you could say. So like, for example, yellow and orange really work well together. Light blue and dark blue. Or if you don't want to do an accent color, you can do like your smoky eye up to there, and that will really do a smoky eye, which I like to do sometimes. Sometimes I'll just do like blue. Well, I don't really do blue, but I'm just using it as an example. So like blue, white, and then I'll just do the smoky eye, just like that. And then I'll call it a day. That's if you're going to be lazy. For me, for like right now though, I would do the lighter color, and then a semi-darker color, accent color, smoky eye, white, and then like I said, I used yellow, and now I used gold on top. Or just use another color, you know, whatever. Guys, makeup does not have to be this hard, okay? I know some people like go crazy with it, and hey, good for them. They look amazing, but I'm not one of those people. Anyways, so now what I like to do is move on to eyeliner. So the eyeliner I used to use was Maybelline New York Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner. CVS, Walmart, Target. Easy find. But I'm not going to use that because the foundation place gave me a secret gift along with my brush and my primer. It is a eyeliner. I love it. It's very similar to, you know, the one I just showed you. Literally so similar. It's, you know, but it's nice to have a new sharp brush, you know. I like to use these kinds because the liquid eyeliner can be really annoying sometimes. You know, like the brush kind where you like dip it in, and sometimes when I use like a stiff eyeliner, like it just doesn't come out right. This has a nice fine point, and I like to go for the cat eye. So And I'm gonna do something that I always tell people to do, especially for those who just want to do this so bad, but they just don't know how. Okay, I've been doing this for a long time, so I know how to do a cat eye without help. But I like to use tape. Tape is amazing. So I just take a little bit and I'll line it up with the bottom of my eye, like so. Right under the eyelashes. And you can do this with your eyeshadow too, to make sure you have a nice clean look. Sometimes I don't do that. Really, honestly, I don't use tape anymore. I was using it for maybe like 6 months, and then I stopped. There we go. Alright. Perfect. Just line it up with your eyes. It looks a little weird. I've had my roommates walk in on me and be like, "Why is there tape on your face, Katie?" Honestly, it works. And it's good for if you're really, really lazy with your eye. Like, if you don't want to be, like, so precise, you can literally just be like, and then rip it off, and it's fine. Because all the excess stuff whatever, is on your tape. So, check this out. Ready? Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Right along it. And it's good practice, too. And I'm doing nice thin line right now. If I'm going out, I'm going to do like a nice thick eye. But for this, nice and simple. You can see. And I'll try on this side. I'll show you. Watch. So I just did the regular line, but if you want, you can just go. Look at that. I made a mess, but you'll just rip it off. It's fine. Now, sometimes it looks like there's a line and then curve. All you gotta do to fix that is just connect it like that. Okay. Now, we just gotta sorry. Look at that. Look at all that. That's on there. And now it's just like a beautiful straight line. Now, you would assume to use mascara. It depends on the mascara for this step. Reason being is because I like to use a setting spray. And the setting spray I use after I'm done is kind of liquidy, so depending on the mascara I use, it could actually leave black marks underneath your eye. And it's like, damn it, I just did my makeup and now I gotta like clean it up, and it's so stupid. So I'm gonna show you the different mascaras that I use. This one is like super liquidy. Like, this is the problem mascara, but I like the way it looks on me, but I would do it last. And hey, if you're a crier, this stuff will give you that look. Like, hey, if you're gonna be like acting and you need to have like black when you cry over your face, this is it for you. It is from a Estee Lauder sale. It's called Origins GinZing. Yeah, this is what it looks like. So again, I would not use this right now. I would use it later. Some other ones I might use. I don't know. Let's see. I like to use waterproof. Because I'm a crier. Life is hard, guys. It kind of came off. You can see, but this, I'm sure, is recognizable. If you go to CVS, you can find this bottle, or in blue, or in purple, whatever, in Maybelline section. It's their waterproof stuff. So I like to use this now. But the thing is, it doesn't give me that nice of a plump look, so I'm gonna probably use this one or a different one. But if, you know, it's a nice easy day and it's like summer and I'm going in the pool and I want to like look decent, I'll just put this on. I used to use, and this was never bad, it's Maybelline Lash Sensational. I liked this one, but I kind of ran out of it. I don't know why I still have it. It's not like it's out. It's just kind of dry. And I guess the only other one would be this one. For Christmas this year, 2021. My boyfriend's friends, we had like just met and everything, so they were doing a Secret Santa, and I wasn't a part of it because I had like just met them. But they were kind and they decided to give me a gift anyways. So they gave me one of the girls works for Estee Lauder. And it's so funny because I go to their warehouse sales all the time. So she gave me a whole bunch of Estee Lauder stuff. So this one is called Damn Girl Too Faced. I like this one. This is a good one, but I kind of don't like the shape, because if you look at the shape, it's kind of like low in the middle. I like to make sure that I have like a lot of plumpness. That's just like who I am. But I do love this one. I use this like on a daily basis. But yeah, I don't do anything with my eyebrows because they're perfect. It's just that everybody asks me, where do you get your eyebrows plucked? And I'm like, I don't. These are just my eyebrows. So this is L'Oreal Paris I can't speak words. I'm so illiterate. Infallible. It's a makeup extender setting spray. It's great to keep everything together. So, like I said, it's a little liquidy. So I kind of like want to dry it first before I do anything else. So now I'm going to use this one because honestly, I think it's my favorite besides the fact that it's so liquidy. But I like the shape of it. It's just like straight. Sometimes if you want, you can just go back and forth on like the bottom just to like really thicken the bottom and then just lightly up. You can already see a difference in my eyes. And with the bottom, I just go back and forth. Now, a lot of times, if I want the darker look, I'll use, let's see if I can find it. I'd use, like, okay, well, I can't seem to find it. Maybe I ran out, but, if you use, like, a clay eyeliner, instead of a liquid like this, I would put it on the waterline. And it would make my eyes look, like, darker or more emo or whatever. Sorry. So, when you do this, underneath, back and forth, you can see it kind of leaves a little bit of a mark. So, it's like the natural look. It's not too dark, not too thick. Yeah, be careful with, like I said, with this one, because I accidentally left, like, a little mark there, and I'm just, like, wiping it away. But, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There is a little bit of one of my pimples showing. But, other than that, like, it's pretty well hidden compared to the beginning of the video. And, yeah, so that's the stuff I use. I will add, in the description below. This way you guys can, read them. But, that's pretty much it. I will leave, again, the stuff in the description. And, if you watched this video, good for you, because this was a long and annoying video. And I hope this video helped all you guys that have been asking me about my makeup. Last thing, I'm not really, again, into lipsticks and stuff. It's just not my look. So what I like to use instead is Pillow Plump. It is by, what's it called? Soap and Glory? No, that's not what it's called. I don't know. I like that it says Sexy Mother Pucker on the back. If you don't like tingly sensations on your lips, do not get this. It's not that bad. It only lasts for a little while, but it does plump up your lips. You can find this stuff like at Dwayne Reed and stuff. It's like a little gel. And now it's gonna give me like a little bit of a tingly sensation, but I'm used to it. I've been using this for years. I carry it around with me when I go to like weddings and dates, because, you know, sometimes it goes down and that's fine. You know, it's just the makeup wearing off. You know, what if you're drinking something? What if you're eating something? It happens. What are you gonna do? But it does leave a nice plump look. Anyways, that's my video. Thanks again. And adios, zaijian, which is how they say it in Chinese. And have a great day.